Hello and welcome to our Sports Psych Saturday talk here at Human Integrated Performance. Once again, my name is Brad, part of the psychology team here at the clinic. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about mental toughness. So what exactly is it? What can we do to improve our own mental toughness? Increase our confidence in ourselves, in our abilities, and improve our performance. To sum up mental toughness, a lot of times, commonly it's kind of seen as just keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. If you get hit, knock down, get back up, keep going, which is true. There's a lot of truth to that in mental toughness, but there are also some other factors that are quite important. So for instance, part of mental toughness is also refusing to become intimidated, which is tough. If you're put up with a tough situation or a very hard challenge in front of you, it's hard not to be intimidated. But having a mental toughness to you kind of puts that aside, looks at the confidence, focuses on the confidence in yourself, your abilities, what you're able to accomplish, and what you can do. So that is a very important aspect of mental toughness. The other one is composure. So being able to stay composed, being able to balance out our emotions, not letting one thing get the best of us, but if something's kind of going out of whack or out of balance, bringing it back to that baseline, staying grounded. That's very important as well, because that's going to help control our activation levels, control our response to the stressors in our environment, and allow us to perform better overall. So really trying to focus on keeping your composure, not getting too flustered if something goes wrong, not getting too excited if something goes right, but just finding that balance. That is very important with mental toughness. Another important aspect of mental toughness is just being able to perform under pressure. So not getting distracted by outside factors, those uncontrollables that are going to decrease our performance or impact our performance in a negative way. So kind of pushing those out and focusing on what you have to be doing, okay? And that's where that composure comes into play, because when we're composed, we're able to see things more clearly. We're able to see, okay, this is not important. I don't need to be focusing on this. This is bringing me down. Let's shift that focus elsewhere and focus on what we should be doing to create the best performance that we can within ourselves, okay? So in terms of mental toughness, I like to use one term to kind of sum up the foundation or the core of what mental toughness is, and that's resiliency. So being resilient. Again, going back to, if you get knocked down, get back up, keep going, keep fighting, right? Keep having, even if you make a mistake or if you fail, something doesn't go your way, being able to say, that's okay. We learn from our mistakes, we grow, and we move on. That is resiliency. Just keep moving forward, keep having that confidence in yourself, and keep trying to improve and better yourself, right? So how do we do that exactly? How do we work on our own mental toughness? Well, there's a few factors. One is to take responsibility for your actions. So the more honest we are with ourselves, not pointing fingers elsewhere at other people, at other situations, but really looking at the mistakes we make and what could we do to improve those and learn from them. So that's a very important part in building mental toughness, understanding that we have to be accountable for a certain degree of our mistakes, our actions, right? We can't just put everything else on others. Next is challenge yourself to take risks, okay? That's very important too in building your mental toughness, because the more we face the fears of failure, the more we actually put ourselves in there and actually do fail, we continue to grow from that, we learn from that, right? And so the more you are in those situations where maybe things don't go your way or you end up failing a certain exercise or activity, a specific action, whatever it may be, right? The more we actually go through the process of failing and picking ourselves back up, learning from that, growing from that, we actually gain more confidence. So we can kind of look back at those situations, say, you know what, I've been here, I've felt this before. This is okay, I can move on past it. So really challenging yourself to take risks. Don't fear failure, right? We don't want to fear failure. We want to see it as a stepping stone to growing. And a few other things that are important in increasing your own mental toughness is positive self-talk. So I did a video a few weeks ago on self-talk and how to improve self-talk, make it more positive, make it so it's giving you more confidence, more belief and ability in yourself, right? So that's very important as well. So being able to practice that, and if you didn't see that video, I recommend just go have a quick peek at that video and see, what kind of things can I do to help improve my self-talk? Because that's going to help with your mental toughness overall. And lastly, we want to practice specifics to create confidence. So if there's a specific area that you keep having difficulties with or keep making mistakes on, just go practice that. Practice, practice, practice. That's also going to help us gain that mental toughness, because the more we do these difficult tasks and get through them and learn from them, the more we're going to understand that, okay, I can actually do this. Say if as a goalie, if I let a goal in a hockey game, I'm not just going to stop. I can't. I have to be there for the team. I have to work on stopping that next puck. And so being able to kind of work on those specific situations where I let that puck in, that specific situation, the more I can grow, the more I can better my skill set and be prepared for the next time it happens. That is going to give me an increase in mental toughness, because I'm going to gain that confidence. So that's really the gist of mental toughness. It's a quick breakdown, so I hope you were able to follow along with that, and I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Once again, if you have any questions or want to leave some comments, you can check us out at humanintegratedperformance.com, or you can get in touch with us at the clinic at 780-862-3111. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one, and see you next week.